Oh, holy, oh my God. Yo.
That's so cool. Not happy with us.
Baby copperhead.
Alright guys, I missed a video last Sunday. Maybe you can call me on this if it's not totally true, but I think it is. I think that is the first Sunday video that I've missed in, I want to say like 4 years, which is crazy. For the longest time, that was like my worst fear. Like I did not want to miss a weekly upload because, you know, if you know anything about YouTube, it's really important to keep up with the algorithm, and your stats kind of drop if you do not post regularly. But the reason that I'm hopping on here is because, first of all, we're going to do some snake hunting today. I'm down in North Carolina. It is the winter time, essentially, but we're here during a nice warm spell, and I think that we're going to have a slight chance of finding some snakes. So essentially, there's a few things going on that ultimately led to me not posting a video last Sunday. First of all, winter came kind of early this year. It's getting cold, and I don't have a whole lot of content, and it's not easy for me to go out close to home and film content because it snowed like 2 times last week up north. Not really conducive to going out and finding stuff to film. So that's kind of reason number 1. Typically, I would have done a lot more traveling and I'd have a lot more videos stockpiled to kind of get me through that time. But I've expressed this on the channel before, but I'm in grad school. I'm in like a wildlife biology program. That's really, really busy. And that hasn't stopped me because I've been in grad school for the last 3 years. And I have managed to not only keep up, but grow my YouTube channel in that whole time of being in grad school, which has been really, really difficult at times. Like, to be just completely honest, like I am going all the time, driving places every weekend, missing days where I probably should be doing work for grad school. So that's been really, really difficult, but until now, it hasn't been undoable. So all that to say, the busyness has not made YouTube impossible to do. It hasn't in the past, but right now I am getting really close to the finish line of finishing my thesis for my master's degree. Obviously the pressure is rising. More and more my time needs to be allocated towards that. I am going to film, I am going to make videos, I am going to head south for a couple times this winter if all goes as planned, and then, you know, hopefully I can scale things back up and, you know, we can do something really, really crazy once this is all blown over. But all that being said, one of the major reasons that I did not post a video, and honestly why I might not be posting as regularly this winter, is because there seems to be a pretty like system-wide issue on YouTube's end where videos are getting automatically restricted. So tons and tons of my content, every video that I post since a month and a half ago or 2 months ago has immediately gotten restricted, meaning that it is deemed inappropriate to some viewers, and videos that are restricted I think are much less likely to get pushed by the algorithm or shown to regular subscribers or pop up on your For You page or any of the other ways that you find my videos on a weekly basis. I think that you are less likely to find them. As a result, I have posted videos that I think are ones that would typically do very, very well, and they're kind of flopping compared to how many views I think they should be getting and how many views my channel typically gets. And I just want to be abundantly clear, if I was making $0, I would still be filming videos and posting them because, you know, I'm passionate about this. I care about spreading the word about how awesome these animals are. But I mean, all these factors culminating at the same time, you can see why it's just like a little bit harder to film right now. But anyway, that's me rambling. I'm talking way more than I would talk in a normal video, and part of that is because I don't really care. This is probably not going to get any views anyway. It's going to be restricted for some dumb reason, like me getting bitten by a snake, so I don't care. I'm just rambling. But all that being said, we are in North Carolina. I am going to go look for snakes. We're going to go see if we can find pygmy rattlesnakes today, but who knows what else might be out on a warm 70-degree late November day like this. So let's see what we can do. Dang. That does look caney as could be.
Nice big cavity.
Yeah.
All right, so Sam peeled back this shingle. Got a little brown snake. Woohoo! Found a snake. Another one. Another brown snake. Wow. He's like really green looking.
Yeah, they're weird.
All right, so some trash on the side of the road yielded some wintertime snakes. We've got brown snakes here. And we thought that we might be getting into some snakes today, considering, I mean, it's really not cold for winter. It's like we're in the 60s. It was pretty cold last night, but not too cold. And here we've got 2 little brown snakes. We're gonna let them go back out of their stuff. All right, see you guys later.
All right, so that didn't take very long. Right off the bat, we've got a pygmy rattlesnake right here, basking. That is a great sign for today. Beautiful pygmy rattlesnake right here. Not the most vibrant individual, but you gotta consider that these snakes are probably coming up and down from underground right now, so they've kind of got a dingier coat on them. But you can see how red his face is. Once this thing sheds its skin, it might be quite a bit more colorful. That is just awesome. We're gonna do our best not to disturb these snakes today because, like I said, they're coming up and down from hibernation. Don't wanna stress them out more. But man, I just saw this little area right here. I was coming over to look at these logs, but then I stopped short because I was like, this looks just like where I would imagine a pygmy would overwinter, this kind of pile of duff. And sure enough, there's a pygmy right there. Just came across this little tree frog. This little squirrel tree frog. He's in his winter colors. Did you get one? Oh, yeah. Oh, that is prettier, dude. Look at that. Nice pink one. He is probably just coming out to crawl or bask right now. It's beautiful, dude. Hell yeah. Number 2. Wow. That's so cool. And he's in the shade too.
Yep.
Oh, that's a beautiful one, dude. So nice. That's a good little area over here.
Oh, is that like a snake right there?
That is
Either
snake
bird
poop.
or snake.
No, that's snake poop. Snake poop right here. And then we were looking at this pile of brambles and we're like, there's gotta be one in here, which there could be more, but there's a large pygmy, really big one, right in here. It's gonna be really hard to get footage of him. It's gonna be hard to get much of this guy, but here he is, really, really big, old dark one. I mean, that's at least like a 2 foot long pygmy almost, something like that. We're gonna leave him in there because there's not much more we can do. That's awesome though. All right, guys, so a little development here. We really wanted to get to the other side of the canal to be able to look for snakes on that side, but it was too big to cross. And we want to cross down further ahead, but when we were hiking, we noticed this boat that was completely sunk underwater. An abandoned boat. Ooh, a crab. Grab that crab, grab it, it's right there. Yeah. All right, land ho, keep me stable, chief. It's a big moment for us. All right, thank you for your service. Well, it would have made for a good story if we had rafted to Pygmy Island, but it's not looking that way. We've put in like maybe 40 minutes over here. On this side, it looks good, but no pygmies on not Pygmy Island. So we're gonna get back on the boat, get back to land,
to the mainland. Oh, I thought you got one. We're gonna get back to the mainland and we're gonna keep looking for stuff. All right, so we're checking up on this pygmy from earlier, who is still sitting here, coiled up. But we're really just coming back here to see if maybe there's an area that they're hibernating, and oh, he's on to us again. He's not happy with us, but he's not willing to retreat. He's just hanging out near where he's hibernating, I guess. Just makes you wonder, are there others around out here? Got our first non-pygmy of the day. Really kind of hit a lull. Got this racer basking right here, and he looks like he's in rough shape. He'll probably be fine, but he's a little bit skinny and he's got blisters on a lot of his body. Probably snake fungal disease, but this area is so wet, it's really hard for snakes not to get blisters when they go underground for the year. But it's another snake in the off season, so we'll take it. We're just gonna try not to bother him. Even in the off season down here, you're not safe from the mosquitoes. They're trying to get into my truck. They probably just feel the warmth of the truck and think it's something that they can suck. Nope. Hold up from the top. Nobody this time.
Oh, there's a green tree frog.
Oh, whoa, that's green as hell.
Yeah, you can put that on the video.
Yeah, that's cool. It's a weird flip. I don't know how I almost missed it. Looked like a leaf. Huh. Oop. It's quite the plop. Nice, green tree frog. Really pretty little guy. Love these things. Huh. We're gonna put him back underneath. Huh. Another green tree frog. That's pretty dope. We'll leave that guy alone. Tuck him back in. Oh! Holy f***! Holy f***! Oh my god! Oh my god! Yo! Yeah, pull that up. Oh my god! Ah, he's got me right on the fingertip. Dude, that might be the best I've ever found. Look at that thing. Holy crap. That's stark black and white, and it's freaking huge. It's a gigantic snake. The last time I checked this spot, I was talking about how they all looked more like scarlet king snakes, but this is like nearly indiscernible from a milk snake. I've got my friend Kyle with me today, who is like a, you know, not so much a herper. He's come herping with me a bunch of times, and he's seen a coastal plains milk snake with me, and now he's seen one of these freaking oddballs, and all he was saying was, well, it just looks like a milk snake. That's just a milk snake. I mean, look at how large the head is. This is by far one of the coolest I've found here. Neat checkered belly. The patterning on the sides is just like, oh my god. It looks like a Louisiana milk snake. I cannot believe it, dude. We've had such a slow day. We got a couple pygmies, and then this monster. I mean, look at the size of this thing. I mean, look at that. Next to my foot for reference. What? Oh my god. Look at the size of this thing. Holy crap, dude. That is absolutely nuts. It's a milk snake. Like, it's a milk. Every time I find a snake here, it changes my opinion. This thing is crazy. Oh my god. Holy dude. Nuts.
That is sincerely one of my favorite Lamprepeltis I have ever seen in my life. Look at that. It's got milk snake saddles. Pretty milk snakey looking head. Definitely a milk snake bite. I don't know. Wow. Incredible. So ridiculous. Well, we're gonna send this guy back. Alright, man, I've never been more attracted to a snake, but it's time to let it go. There we go. See you later, buddy. Wow. So cool. Man, guys, it's been, I want to say a long day, but it's a short day because, I mean, the days are just getting shorter and shorter here, limiting our time to find snakes. So it seems like this morning there was a window where pygmies were out and we were finding them. And then all of a sudden, snakes weren't really out anymore. And we tried flipping a little cover here and there with no success. And I just kind of had a hunch that if we checked this spot, could get lucky. And we decided to give it one quick check, and it paid off. Like, that is sincerely one of the coolest Lamprepeltis I have ever seen in my life. So one of my favorite tricolors, favorite lamps in general. Like, that thing was, it was huge, it was bizarre looking, and it was clean white, black, and red. Like, just a 10 out of 10 snake. So freaking nice. Looks like we're running out of daylight here. We'll see if we can look for stuff a little bit into darkness, but otherwise we're gonna be around a campfire later. Morning, folks. He might be dead. Wow, sleeping hard.
Oh god.
All right, guys, we were just getting our day started. We're gonna be doing some hiking for snakes. We're keeping it simple. We're looking for garter snakes today. That actually is one of the big targets, because in this area, every once in a while, you can get a garter that is bright red. And I saw one once years ago, but I really want to see one again. And we don't have a full day to be looking for snakes because we got to get home. We have a long drive ahead of us, but it's a nice warm day, so we're gonna take advantage of it while we can. So this feels like the perfect place to see snakes basking. It's getting some nice sun, and it's got all kinds of root holes and stuff that a snake could come out of. Baby copperhead. Dude, what? Sam just flipped this log, and look at this tiny baby copperhead. That's how small that thing is. It's absolutely puny. Holy cow. That is so cool. Guess we gotta be flipping some logs. Look at that next to Sam's thumb. Would a bite from this thing even do anything?
Would it even pierce skin?
Yeah, it's so tiny. Its head is smaller than Sam's thumbnail. Like fingernail. That is crazy. Now, we're joking around a little bit, but at the same time, I actually genuinely don't know what would happen if this thing bit you. Probably wouldn't really be that bad, but obviously we don't want to find out because you can react differently to venom, but this is pretty cool. We're just hiking around some stump holes, flipping logs, doing that kind of stuff. It's really warm and cloudy. It's like 70 degrees, so hopefully we can find some more snakes. It's the funniest consistency. It like kind of explodes under your feet, but you don't sink. Yeah, you gotta go. Go to the water. Touch the water and back. Touch and go. Can't believe he's listening.
He's gonna get past the cattail edge and just sink up to his neck.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, he's going down.
He's going down already. I feel like that area right in front of the water is like actually quicksand. Like, look how smooth it is, you know?
You definitely sink like waist deep into that by the water. Just came across a really nice looking box turtle hanging out. Just chilling. It must be hibernating or estivating. Right near here. It's a little shy. Really worn old shell. Looks like a pretty old turtle. Pretty sizable one too. But nice. That's awesome. I'm gonna put this guy back.
All right, guys, we are on the highway heading home. It's later in the day. We ended up not seeing a whole lot. We saw a copperhead and a box turtle, which is, you know, more than we'd be seeing up north because it's super cold. But we actually spent the rest of the day, because it didn't really feel ideal out, setting up some spots for the spring so that we can make good videos when we come down this way when it's a bit warmer out. So that's gonna be it for this video. It's my last video ever. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I will post another video sometime soon, so see you guys then.